Hello everybody and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Cobalt Dale here, and tonight we're going to start a new series and we're going to call that a survival story playthrough. So we're going to be following the main storyline, but we're going to be doing it in survival mode, and we're going to go all the way through to the Galactic Core. Once we make it out, then the series will end. But in between then, with all the new updates and everything that we've been seeing, we're going to play that through and see how it plays out. Before we kick everything off, you guys would hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share, leave a comment, and sit back, relax, get your feet up, and grab some snacks. Grab a drink, because here we go. See, we've got the different play modes. We got normal, we got relaxed, we got creative, we got custom, and we got survival. We can do permadeath in the custom setting, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to kick it off and do it in survival. No custom settings. We could do custom and we can lock our settings, but I don't think we need to do that because I'm not really changing any of the settings as we go through. We're going to do everything strictly by the book. This is straight vanilla, no mods. Playing on PC, and I use a controller. I can use the keyboard, but I prefer not to. I'm so used to playing on Xbox X that, you know, I like to use the controller. Some games I'll use the keyboard, like Valheim, that kind of thing. Even then, in Valheim, sometimes I like to use the controller. But for now, we're going to kick off into survival. So, hope you guys enjoy this series. Hopefully along the way, I could teach you guys a few tips and tricks and show you how it goes. If this is your first time tuning in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I try to get at least one episode a week out, and hopefully we can get two, maybe more, depending on what's going on. I'm trying to get my gaming set up here so we can start live streaming here in the future. So, you guys ready? Here we go.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
All right, what do we got?
Life support systems.
Looks like a fire planet. All right. Temperature's 142.9 degrees Fahrenheit. It's kind of balmy. Let's see, we got ourselves some crash machinery up there. So our damaged machinery, we'll take that. We got a little bit of dihydrogen in the area. It's nighttime. So it should be easier for us to see a little bit of sodium. If we can find sodium right away. I don't see a cave. A cave is really what we want to find at this early in the game, because on survival mode, your health and your hazard protection go down pretty quick. But I don't see any of that. Oh, there's the beginning of a cave right there. Cool. So when you start off in this game, the direction you're facing is the direction of your ship. So if you ever get disoriented and you can't get your scanner together, that's the direction you go. Let's see. I don't see any of that, but we're going to need some ferrite. It says perform a scan with your left stick down, so we'll do that. So we're going to have to get some ferrite. We need 75. So we got to shoot rocks. Lots and lots of rocks. So let's gather up a bunch of ferrite dust, and then we'll take off and we'll head off into that little cave that I seen right over there to our right. Once we get that done, then we'll maybe gather up some resources in there. Take that on for size, because most of our valuable resources are there in that cave, and we can take a little shelter in our hazard protection. We'll recharge. If you pay attention, up there in the top right is our multi-tool beam. If you use that and you can get that little white bar all the way up to the top, it'll turn red. If you can keep it between the yellow and the red area, just like I'm doing now, we'll get it up there. It's starting to get hot. You see that? Without it overheating, We keep it in that zone and we will do more damage and mine things a lot faster. Cool. So we're getting that. We're getting some ferrite. We got some carbon. These are needed resources. We need lots of carbon because our multi-tool is going to use fuel like nobody's business. And we want to keep certain materials in our inventory. This way we can make it along the way. There's plenty of rocks around. Okay, let's see. Did we get it? Let's see if we got enough ferrite in our inventory. Yes, we did. So now let's go to our multi-tool. And it takes 75 ferrite. So we'll drop that ferrite in there. There we go. That looks good. Now we got that repaired. Our hazard protection's still doing a little bit. Let's do our scanner. And then we're looking for Na, which is the periodic table name for sodium. So that one's pretty close. We could go do that. Oh, there's some sodium right over there. So we got some pretty close. Let's hurry up and get over there and grab that sodium. Looks to be some sodium down below there somewhere too. We're not going to get that. We want to get over here and get this stuff as soon as we can. There we go. Grab that sodium. And then you push down on your D-pad and you recharge your hazard protection. If your hazard protection runs out, then you start taking damage on your shields up there in the top left corner. You don't want to do that because once your shields run out, down on the bottom left is your health bar and your hazard protection. Uh-oh. We got to recharge our mining beam with carbon. So we'll do that and get some of these dihydrogen crystals. These dihydrogen crystals are for our health. So we'll use these to make some healing gels. And we will go into the cave to get us some other things so we can make hazard protection. Uh-oh, let's get out of here. Get down into this cave. We're taking more damage because of the weather outside. Our shield took a little damage. There we go. We're inside. And you see down there in the bottom left, our hazard protection is now regenerating. If you look at that hazard flora right there, we'll shoot that. And that is sodium. Sometimes they're oxygen. But if we can get a little bit of sodium together, then that'll be our benefit in the future. Look, these hazardous plants are everywhere. So we'll get a few of these mined up. We're going to get ourselves some stalagmites and stalactites here in this cave. So this right here is a stalagmite. Stalagmite, it has a G in it. A stalactite has a C. So those would be the things hanging from the ceiling. So that's what we want to get. We want to get stalactites and stalagmites, which give us cobalt. And if we can mine up enough cobalt and with some ferrite dust that we collected outside, we can use those to make hazard protection batteries so we can keep our battery charged up, or our hazard protection charged up while we're outside. So that'll give us a leg up on the bad elements. Since it's so hot outside, it'd be cooking us alive, and I don't think we want to do that. We want to make it to our ship. So we're going to gather up a few supplies here in this cave. And then once we get some hazard protection batteries made, we'll go outside, we'll gather up a few more materials, and then we'll come back in the cave for a few minutes to recharge our hazard protection. This way we're set. And we can make a couple things. It's just the very beginning of this game is so crucial. The most important resources you need to gather up are sodium. That's your first thing. Sodium and ferrite. Ooh, there's a little bit of gold. That's some money for us. Some of these stalactites are gold. Some of these stalagmites might be gold. They might be silver. They might be platinum. Look at there. You see that? A cave marrow bulb. If you collect these and you refine these down, these give you sodium. This is why it's so crucial. If you can find a cave right away in the very first beginning of your start, it'll give you a leg up. You can refine the marrow bulb in a refiner, which we're going to make. I think we have, yeah, we need to get some oxygen. We only got 7 oxygen out of 30, and we need to make a metal plating. And metal plating is made out of ferrite. So a lot of our stuff that we need to do is with ferrite. But in our inventory, as you can see here, oh, we got a few crystals. We'll open those up. That gives us cobalt and ionized cobalt. That's nice. That's a good little setup right there, because we'll need ionized cobalt later. Ooh, got ourselves a glowing mineral. Didn't know where we picked that up at. That's good. But see, we got some ferrite and we got some cobalt. So we'll come down here and we'll do this. There's our hazard protection or our ion batteries. Okay, so we can make a few of those. 10 cobalt and 5 ferrite. We picked up quite a bit. So let's see how many we can make. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's plenty for now. Okay. That dihydrogen that we picked up, we need to make dihydrogen jellies with those. This way, we can have healing gels, our life support. So it takes 1 dihydrogen jelly and 20 carbon. That's why we were shooting plants. So we can make 1 for now. That's plenty. We'll have to get some more carbon because our carbon recharges our multi-tool. So we're doing pretty good on that so far. Look, our scanner is supercharged. I think we're going to take our scanner out because we don't need that right at this moment. We're going to put our mining beam in that supercharged slot. Those are nice. There we go. This way it mines faster. It might gain more materials, use less carbon to shoot. So we'll get that all fixed up. Get us a little bit of sodium going because we're going to need that. That's our emergency backup in case our hazard protection runs out. There's some oxygen and a hazardous floor up there. Cool. We'll take that. So at the time of this video is coming out, hope you guys are enjoying the weather. The little heat wave we had come across the United States was pretty nice compared to the subarctic temperatures that we've had the last few months. So it's starting to warm up a little bit. Spring is coming early. Hopefully we don't have a very hot summer. Where I live, temperatures get up, and with the heat index, we get to 110 degrees Fahrenheit on a normal day. Hopefully you guys don't suffer them same temperatures. Let's see. This is a pretty big cave. Look, there's different types of marrow bulb in here. So anytime you see these glowing yellow flowers or glowing purple flowers, those are usually marrow bulb. So we'll collect a few of those. Get those gathered up. Okay, and look, this cave goes everywhere. You could walk around down here looking and see if there's any. Oh, that's a big cave. Wow. That's not good. I don't know if we'll be able to make it back up there, but we'll gather up whatever materials we can down here. Could be trapped in a cave and that'll be the end of us. It's nice that we're in a giant cave, but being trapped down here in the bottom, that's not a good thing. Look, there's ferrite on the ground. We can collect a bunch of... Uh-oh. We are out of carbon. That's not a good sign. There we go. We got some carbon. Hold on. How much carbon do we have in our inventory? 13 of 50. Okay. That's what we have for carbon. Let's open that. Let's organize our inventory a little bit. Sorry, bear with me for a second. I want to get these materials set up so we know what we're doing and what we're looking for. There we go. We got that there. The dihydrogen, we'll put that over our healing battery. This way we can keep that in there. We need to get some more dihydrogen so we can make another healing gel. Can't make one of those right yet. For some reason, we're not in good shape. We need to find a way out of this cave. And this is a huge cave. But you can, if you run out of carbon, you can punch things with your hand to gain materials enough for you to keep going. Now this is just ferrite. You can punch big rocks. You can punch big trees, plants. Uh-oh, we're losing hazard protection in here, so that's not good. What's this here? Sweet root. We'll pick that up. And that is a food. So if we're in here, With our sweet root, we'll eat that, we'll consume it. And what does that fix? Temperature levels. So that fixes our hazard protection. Whoops, wrong button. Let's go back into our suit and we'll eat all that up to recharge our hazard protection while we're going around down here. There's an opening over there. So let's head that direction and see if we can't find ourselves some carbon so we can recharge our mining beam. Man, this is a really big cave. It's so big that you lose your hazard protection in a cave below the surface. But you know them caves with the stalactites and stalagmites, those are the ones that your hazard protection will recharge in. We can't do that where we're at right now for some reason. All right. So let's get down here. These snapping plants is what I call them, snappets, will give you oxygen. Be careful. If you get too close to them, they'll snap closed, just like a Venus flytrap, and it'll cause you damage. So be very careful when you get near those plants. We got some sodium over there. We need to find some plants. There we go. There's some plants over there. Look at, here's some more food, these little shiny things. And we got a cave right nearby. That's good. So let's get up here on this hill. We're going to shoot us some plants and get us some more carbon. We need to get up a lot of carbon right away. Here we go. Start mining this up so we can get some resources together. Look, here's a big tree, big plants. Hopefully we can get all this stuff taken care of right away. All right, there's another tree. We'll shoot that tree. We're tearing up trees as we go. Huh? Look at that. Uh-oh, we got to recharge our weapon again. There we go. Keep this going. All right, so we got a full charge that time. We got lots of plants here. Hopefully we can get them all. See, this big rock is blocking us for some reason. But if we can get enough carbon together, get it built up in our inventory, we'll have a little stockpile and then we can move along. Go back to that cave and we'll show you guys some more. Get a little bit of ferrite. The idea is to keep moving, keep searching around. Make sure you find everything you need. There we go. Our biggest priority right now is to get these plants. How much is it giving us each time we kill one of those? 25. Good, so there's quite a few of them here. Hopefully we can get a few hundred carbon into our inventory. That'd be nice. All right. Look at here. Yeah. There we go. Jetpack over here real quick. If you guys saw that little boost jump that I did, that boost jump, if you sprint, punch, and jetpack, just in that order, sprint, punch, and jetpack, as soon as you punch, you'll do that little turbo launch. That's a feature in this game that a lot of people don't know about. It's one of the best added features in the game. It was created by the developers by mistake and has become a natural thing in the game for players to use now to help you get along on the ground faster than just running along. Because if you upgrade in the future your jetpack, you can travel long distances. We're talking 200-300 units at a shot, and this way you're covered. We're getting down on, oh, look out there, animal. Whoops, shot him. Get out. We don't want to shoot no animals right now. We don't need them. I mean, you could shoot the animals, you get the food out of them, and that'll help you with your health. But as for us, okay, let's go into our inventory real fast. We'll grab one of these batteries, bring it down to 1, slap that in there, and recharge our hazard protection for a minute. You can do that, or you can go down into your quick menu and recharge it that way. But in the recharge menu like that, it will use 2 batteries for the price of 1. So we don't want to do that. In survival mode, you want to go into your inventory and just collect it. Look, we're getting a bunch of plants now. How much does this big one give us? Hopefully quite a bit. What did that give us? Oh yeah, almost 50. So we need to get the big ones. Can you see that little red icon over there? our little crescent moon looking thing, that's the location of our ship. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to run back to that cave, but we need to find, look, these little blue plants. Check this out. This is a jetpack turbocharge, so you can go a lot farther and a lot faster. I know there's a cave right over here. Let's get some more dihydrogen so we can make some more health jellies. Yeah. Line this stuff up. It's nice that we're right here by a cave, so we don't have to use our batteries so much. Okay. Let's go over here. This cave is right here. Here's some more sodium. Did we pick up enough oxygen? We got enough oxygen, I think, to make a refiner. Let's come in here and see. Okay. We need 30 oxygen and 1 metal plating. All those rocks we've been shooting. Now we have enough ferrite to make a metal plating. Now, let's make ourselves a portable refiner. And in this refiner, we'll open that up. It's got to be fueled, so we've got to put some fuel into it. It takes carbon or condensed carbon. We don't have any condensed carbon, so we'll put this carbon in there. And then we got to add the material that we want to refine. That refined material will be marrow bulb. Look at this. There we go. That is a 1-to-1 ratio, so 56 marrow bulb will make 56 sodium. And sodium recharges our hazard protection. It helps us with charging other things. And you can adjust the amount you want to refine too. But this stuff here, we're going to refine all that up pretty quick. Let's see what else we got. We got us a bunch of carbon, which is good. So let's take this carbon, we'll put this down here and get that going. We can make ourselves another battery. There we go. Since we used up some dihydrogen, those make our healing batteries. Okay, the refiner's done. So now we'll take that sodium, throw that into our inventory, and some ferrite. Okay, we're going to take ferrite because I know we're going to need this in the future. We're going to cut that down to 54. Then we're going to come over here, and these two buttons adjust the amount you want to make. We want 50 pure ferrite. I know that because we're going to need it in the future. So we're going to take that and we're going to start. And what it's going to do is it's going to go down and make 50 pure ferrite and leave 4 in here, which is okay. We're getting other things. So let's mine up some cobalt. There we go. Our pure ferrite's done. I don't see any more of those. We can get a little bit more marrow bulb here. Get that out of the way so we can get some more sodium going in our inventory. Pick up a little bit more cobalt, because standing in the cave you're not using any hazard protection, and that's a nice thing. I like that. This way you got kind of like a safe haven. So if you can't find a cave, just travel around. I'll show you how to find a cave if you're really worried about it, and a quick easy way to do it. Here, we'll throw this into our inventory. We'll put that marrow bulb back in there. That makes us some more sodium. We'll take this, throw this in our inventory, and we'll start that off. Keep an eye on your fuel, because the refiner will use up fuel. And let's see, we've got a couple more of these little geodes. That's from shooting those stalagmites and stalactites. So we'll take those and use those up. I don't know what that gave us. Gave us more ionized cobalt. Nice. Ionized cobalt is refined cobalt. If you put cobalt into the refiner, if you take cobalt and put it in here, it will refine it over here into ionized cobalt. And you see this little number right here? That is a 1-to-1 ratio. Cobalt takes 2 cobalt to make 1 ionized cobalt. It's a little recipe there. Back in the day when we played this game, it was a money-making experience. But they've nerfed it a little bit, so we can't do that anymore. Okay, So let's take a look at our inventory. We've got some cobalt to make batteries with. We've got carbon for our multi-tool. We've got some dihydrogen to make another dihydrogen jelly. We've got a little bit of ferrite, so we need some more ferrite. Ferrite and cobalt make hazard protection batteries. We've got enough batteries, I believe, to make it to our ship. We've got a healing gel to heal ourselves to make it a little bit farther. We got this for a future project when we get over to our ship. We need to find some oxygen. So let's do a little scan, see where we can find some oxygen. There's some oxygen over there. So we'll head that way real fast. Ooh, that's down here in the little valley. So let's shoot over there as quickly as possible. And we'll pick up this oxygen because we need as much oxygen as possible. Ooh, good. There's 2 plants here. There we go. We've got 30. Pick up a little dihydrogen. Some more dihydrogen on the way. Dihydrogen, ferrite, all that. Keep moving at all times because your hazard protection is going down at the same time. Even though we got hazard batteries, I like to keep moving most of the time. This way you're never in one spot too long and you don't die. Because if you're moving all the time, 10 to 1 says you're going to find something that'll help you out. Ooh, some cobalt there. Some more sodium. I'm glad to see there's a lot of sodium around here just to make sure if we run out of batteries. Okay, where's that icon? That's where we're heading. Let's get going. Okay. Ooh, there's a big rock. See anything good? There's some dihydrogen there. There's one of these blue plants again. Let's use that. That'll help us jetpack over there real fast. It'll get us a long ways, but it won't get us all the way. It'll run out. It lasts about 10 or 15 seconds. And hopefully you're close to the ground when that runs out, because if you're up in the air and you fall when that runs out, let me tell you, that'll do some damage to you if it doesn't kill you. And we're in survival mode, so... Ooh, damaged machinery. We're going to go over there and we're going to check that damaged machinery. Alright. Little distracted there. It's like a squirrel. Keep on task. I know, it's kind of hard. Come on. Jetpack's out of fuel there. Ooh, there's 2 damaged machinery here. Hopefully we can get an S-class module upgrade. Nope, we got some nanites. Let's check the other one. What do we get out of this one? Hopefully some... Nope, more nanites. Okay. So we got 2 of those little things here. We're going to go down into first-person view, which you can do. Or we're going to come over here to these buried technology modules. And look, if you're in first-person view, you can collect them out of the dirt without having a terrain manipulator. Sometimes they're too far down in the ground. If you can't grab it, that's okay. No big deal. We use them for money in the future. But I'm going to go back into third-person view here. Choose some more plants. Yeah. Let's collect a few more plants. Carbon's always good to grab. Keep moving. I don't even heed my own advice half the time. Dihydrogen, lots of it. I'm glad to see there's quite a bit of materials on the ground here. That gives us a leg up. Look, plenty of sodium. Pick that up. I'm gonna keep going though. Hopefully we can get over to our ship soon. Our health protection is running down. We're gonna need to go into our inventory. We're gonna use a healing gel to recharge our health. We're gonna use a hazard battery and recharge that. So let's keep going. Do a little scan, see what we can see around here. Ooh, there's another damaged machinery. I like to check those and buried caches, and they will give you sometimes an upgrade module for your exosuit. So you can have upgraded technologies. It might give you protections, might give you other things. Let's go here. There we go. Got that one. We didn't even have to look in the ground. Nice. Oh, gonna recharge our multi-tool here. Doing pretty good. I like to pick up this dihydrogen as much as possible. This way we got health. Oh, look at there. Some hazardous flora. We can shoot that and get some oxygen. Now there's a little red gassy pod in the middle of that fly trap looking thing. If you can grab that, you get more oxygen out of it, but I don't take the chance. Those things can damage you pretty good. So let's get on our way over to our ship. Be careful here. All right, let's let our sprint recharge a little bit. Sprint, punch, jump. There we go. That got us across the chasm, so we can keep going. Man, look at this terrain. This terrain is terrible. Can't just travel in a straight line. Ooh, there's another hazardous flora. Give us some more oxygen. Keep moving. Moving. We're almost there. Little jetpack boost there. Man, look at all the resources we have. There's our ship, and there's a cave here. Nice. Jetpack boost. Woo. Be careful now when you're jumping off tall cliffs and things like that, because you could run out of jetpack fuel and crash to the ground. That wouldn't be good. So here's our marker. We need to come here first. Let's check this out. Scenario iteration 7661T. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Analyses. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Let's broadcast. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. All right, and that lets something know that we're here. Hopefully we can get us an S-class. Not happening. Let's see if we can gather this up. We'll go into first person. Where is it? Right there. There we go. Pick those up. Those are worth money. Back into our third person view. What do we got? What do we got? Pick up some rusted metal. Most of the time you can destroy that stuff. It's not worth keeping, but I like to keep a little bit of extra on me. This way, in case I need ferrite, because if you refine that stuff, it will give you ferrite dust. So one rusted metal gives you 2 ferrite dust, but it takes a really long time to refine it in your refiner. All right, this is our ship. And this is pretty awesome, right? We made it to our ship. We didn't die. And if we jump into our ship, it recharges our hazard protection while we're in here. Iteration 4924G online. Atlas connection intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here. No sense of a before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. So let's read the log. Log 4925A, unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit connected. Suggestion: pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Okay. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. All right. Pulse engine critically damaged, so we need a hermetic seal and a metal plating to fix it. Okay. So let's go into our inventory. Look here. That pure ferrite that we made earlier, we need 50 pure ferrite to fix the launch thrusters and a dihydrogen jelly. We picked up enough dihydrogen in our exosuit. Here we go. To make a dihydrogen jelly. Takes 40 to make one of those. So boom, we got that. We got our pure ferrite. So we'll pick that up and we'll throw that over into our starship. This way we got that. Okay. Let's go to our starship. So we got that. And then we need a metal plating. So we can make a metal plating because we've been shooting a bunch of rocks. So we'll get that fixed up. There we go. Let's fix this stuff. Put our pure ferrite in here. And then we put in our dihydrogen jelly. There. Now the launch thrusters are fixed. Now we need to get a hermetic seal and metal plating. We don't have a hermetic seal and we can't make one yet. So that was repaired. Let's see what else happens here. A bunch of stuff we got in our exosuit, extras. So we'll throw that into the starship to get that out of our inventory right away. There we go. Move this over here. Sorry, doing a little bit of organization so it don't look like a bunch of garbage laying around in here. Because all the junk, we want to take and sell that. All right, that looks better. We're out of healing gels. So let's make a couple more dihydrogen jellies. There we go. We made 2 of those. So let's go in here. And our healing gels take carbon and dihydrogen jelly. So we got a couple of those. There we go. We're set with that. All right. It says pulse engine critically damaged. Let's press X to exit the ship and see what happens. All right. It says repair pulse engine with metal plating. Repair pulse engine with a hermetic seal. Repair launch thrusters, dihydrogen jelly. And repair launch thrusters with pure ferrite. So we did that. Now what? Partially complete. Board the starship and consult the ship diagnostics. Sorry, I'm jumping a couple steps here because I already know how this game plays out. 4924G. Functional. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requirements. Hermetic seal. Let's ask for some help. Recommendation. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Okay. So we need to get a hermetic seal. And there, you see the red beacon is over there in that technology, or that damaged machinery. So when we jump out, we're going to have to run over there and get this map. Okay? Because our ship has already been fixed. For the most part, we just need that hermetic seal now. So let's come over here. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, we missed it. Duh, Becky. Whoops. I peer inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart, so we'll grab that. All right, now we got a planetary chart, and that will give us a let's see. Let's jump back in here real quick. See what happens. All right, where is that map? Stay inside your ship. You don't use hazard protection. That's why I keep jumping in here. So let's see. Press X or whatever key on the keyboard. And you can open that. Square on the PlayStation. So we'll open that up.
Navigational data received.
All right. So it gives us a direction to go. Reach the marked coordinates. Planetary chart used to plot route. So we'll jump out and we'll see where that's at. Which direction is that marker? Ooh, it looks like back the way we came. All right, so we've got to take off running and get there as quickly as possible because I know a storm is coming. So let's keep our eyes open for any kind of materials along the way. A bunch of sodium and stuff along the way. Can't shoot that big dihydrogen crystal. Come on. How far away is that? 700 units away. Oh my goodness. That's a long ways. So let's get over there as quickly as possible. Pick up some oxygen, get a little dihydrogen. Because you got to keep moving on this one. Because when that storm hits, oh man, we're in big trouble. That's why we made a couple batteries. Ooh, here's some food. We'll pick that up. That's why we made a couple batteries for our little trip. Okay, let's keep going. A jetpack boost really helps. Gets you going fast. Uh-oh, we got a storm coming in now. All right, where's that marker? We're almost there. Look. Ooh, you can almost see it. Good. Jump. Ooh. Keep us going there. Oh. And we got hit by one of them snap-it plants. It was hidden behind that rock. Go figure. Let's see what else we can get out of here. Oh, that storm's hitting us now. So if you look down in the bottom left corner, our hazard protection's dropping like a rock. All right, pop that in there before we die. We'll put a healing gel in. Whoops. Put one of those in there. Get a little stressed sometimes. These storms aren't very user-friendly, I'll tell you that. We'll take the blue plant. We need that. Jetpack boost to get us over to this cabin as fast as we can. Man, that's a heavy storm. Whew. Now that we're inside this little cabin, our hazard protection will go back up. We'll take a look here at the Hollow Archive. Accessing archive. 6 of 7 logs corrupted. Entry 4924A follows. No one making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Let's grab them supplies. The log finishes and the machine whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. There we go. So we go into our inventory and we got ourselves one hermetic seal. And with that hermetic seal, we learned the blueprint to make it, which is condensed carbon. That's why I say if you find condensed carbon, pick it up. Anytime you need it, it'll give you the materials. Okay. Let's look outside. The storm is still raging on. Ooh, step back a little bit. Use analysis visor to locate starship with our left trigger. Analysis visor requires installation, so we need to make a carbon nanotube. Okay. Gather and craft visor components, finalize installation, analyze objects for rewards, locate your starship. Okay, so what we need to do is go into our inventory for our multi-tool. We'll click on the flashing box, and then we'll click on the visor. Now it's installed. Let's go into our exosuit inventory and make ourselves a carbon nanotube with 50 carbon. All right, we got that made. Let's go back to our multi-tool and install that nanotube. Kaboink. All right, the analysis visor's installed. We'll move this over here because I like to keep my things spaced out a little bit. In case we get an upgrade, we can just install it in the slot that we need. Look at there, our mining beam is supercharged. All right, there we go. Gather and craft visor components, analyze objects for rewards, locate your starship. Okay, the storm is over. As soon as we oh, look at there. There is some condensed carbon. So let's shoot over here real fast. Get up here. We'll get all this condensed carbon. Go figure, couldn't find any on the way to our ship. But now that we're out of that storm and danger, we can do that. All right, so now we got our visor in. Let's start scanning everything. Rocks, trees, plants, animals, whatever. will pop up in that little visor. The little red dots in the screen are animals. Those give you more money than plants or rocks or minerals. You can get probably a couple thousand units. So each animal you scan, you get units for, and that makes you money. And this helps us locate other things as well. There's our starship. It's way over there. So we were here. Let's take a look around. We went in there. We got our holo terminus. Let's go on the other one, see what's in here. Ooh, look at there. There's a navigation data. Cool, we got that. That gives us a little bonus item that we can use later to get maps or some other kind of thing. All right, there's a hazardous flora. We can scan those too. Those will give us units. There's an animal. Gives us some units. All right. We can find everything we're looking for now. Oh, let's scan that hazardous plant. We didn't get it. We must have scanned a rock or something. All right. Let's locate our ship. Where is our ship? Right there. Perfect. Whoops, didn't want to do that. That's a bad button push. That leaves a marker. Oops, come on now. Hold the button down and it'll get rid of it. The same button that you used to place it. You can hit the button again to make it disappear. All right. Look, there's all kinds of animals here. If you scan all the animals on the planet, down there in the bottom right, it says we got 3 of 7. So hopefully there's a couple more we can get. If we can get them all, then we can get some nanites, which is like platinum in real life. It's the most expensive, valuable thing or currency in the game. All right, we're getting there. Keep scanning everything. Make as much money as you can because we're gonna need it. There's another plant. There's a damaged machinery over there. We'll go over there, see if we can't get, hopefully, an S-class module. Really counting on getting one of these things. Give some heat protection, hazard protection. Nope, we got more nanites. There we go. Back into first person view. Come over here, look at there. Technology module, what else did I see? Unidentified mineral, okay. Back into third person view. Let's recharge our hazard protection. There we go. I know this is taking a little bit, but we're on our way to our ship. We'll be there momentarily. Keep your eye out for resources. Dihydrogen's quite important for our health, healing. I keep saying it, I know I do, keep repeating myself, but it's necessary, because in survival mode you don't get as much. Alright, there's a damaged machinery here. Let's hit this bad boy. Come on, nanites? Yep, more nanites. Alright. Where's the window on this? Okay, so the window is the direction that the little data technology module is. So we'll go back into first person, grab another one of these. If we can reach it. No, we can't reach it. It's too far in the ground. Okay, not a big deal. Gotta keep moving. Where's our ship? If you look up at the top of the screen, there's a compass. That'll give you the direction of whatever item that you have marked that you're searching for. Alright. Cool. These big trees are easier to shoot. Gathering up some carbon as we go. Hopefully we don't crash into anything. Uh-oh. Get stuck, I should say. Alright. There's one of them little blue plants over here. See that little blue leaf? That's what we want. Get one of those. Run, jump, punch. There we go. We got 15 seconds of boost. Stay close to the ground so you don't hit the ground and crash. Hurt yourself. There we go. Ooh, almost fell in that big hole. All right. Almost back to our ship. Our hazard protection's almost run out. Doing pretty good so far. Come on. Let's get into our ship. All right, our hazard protection's there. Let's go to the inventory and throw that hermetic seal in there to repair this ship. Blam. Got it. All right, now let's move some of this stuff around. Put the shield there. We'll put this pulse engine down here. We'll leave our weapons there. We'll take this one, move it over. That's our rocket launcher for our ship. Cool, so we're set up on that. Our multi-tool's set up. We don't need anything else in there. Our exosuit. We'll move our life support over here. We've got enough oxygen. This is why I kept saying pick up some oxygen. So we can put in an oxygen recycler, which gives us an extra 10% in our life support. So we can not recharge our life support as often. Okay, our hazard protection, we'll move that over a little bit, give some space. There we go. We're doing pretty good. All right. Looks good to me. Let's go into third person in our starship. There we go. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hop out, make a little save here. And if you guys enjoyed watching this episode of me making a fool of myself as I go along, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see me continue on. Maybe I'll die in the next episode, who knows. But like, subscribe, and don't forget to share. Leave a comment. Let me know if I'm doing survival right. If you guys got some tips and tricks that I don't know about, don't forget to tell me in the comments. The more activity I see on my YouTube feed, the more YouTube likes to put me out to viewers like you. I appreciate it, but until then, stay safe, stay sexy, and peace out.